Okay, I think we are live, guys. If you can hear me, please give me a shout. Let me know what's going on. Let me know if you can see me, my people. Let me know if you can see me. All right, let's take a look here. Let's make sure that we're live on Facebook. Everything seems to be looking pretty good. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll get some people in here, guys, and then we'll go ahead and get started for this Flashlight Friday celebration, my people. All right, what's going on, guys? Are we live? Are we live? I am pumped up today, guys. What's going on? What's up, James, Steven, Skinny Rogers in the house? Skinny Sean, hey, I'm trying to get a little skinnier. I'm trying. It's hard. What's up, Betty, Todd, PC Phil, Jammer, Christopher, Andrew, Trapstar. That's a good name. Happy Flashlight Friday, guys. George, Sean, we got Charlie, we got K Art. What's up? Dave, Tim, Ronnie. We got all kinds of people that are showing up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Yeah, man, we pick like low latency. I think part of it is maybe because we're doing all three platforms at the same time. That might be part of it. Also, I'm like using a nicer camera, and I have like this whole setup going on. Hopefully I can get it to where it doesn't have like the kind of voice lag thing in the future. It's just more of like troubleshooting. But yeah, just bear with me. I am live here with you. I'm seeing your comments, and we're doing this. We're doing this thing, okay? Just ordered a brass bark pen. Thank you so much, guys. That's really awesome to see. Glad to see you guys putting in your orders and being excited about all of these new products. It is Flashlight Friday. If you guys did not know, I always go live on Friday at 12:30 Eastern time. With that said, I was live yesterday because our 15th anniversary sale started yesterday. So our big sale, our big April sale started last night at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Most of the people watching this, of course, already know that. But for maybe the new people, or if you just want to tell your friends and family about this sale, it's going to be lasting from now all the way until Monday night at midnight Eastern time, as long as everything is still in stock. Again, it's while supplies last. We actually have to make this stuff, so because of that, some of the things we will run out of, so just keep that in mind. All right. Cool. So today, let's see here. What should we give away today? What are you thinking, guys? What should we give away today? What are you thinking? Huh? I got a headlamp to use to walk to the deer blind. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm glad that the headlamp is helping you out. Cool. All right. Warrior Mini 2 Copper, Warrior 3S. What else? What else? What do you think we should give away? You know what? Let's do this. Let's give away some of these ancient bamboo solid copper i3T pluses. That's a pretty cool giveaway, right? Yesterday, we gave away titanium IXVs. I'm trying to give away, more like the premium material stuff, more like the collector's stuff to make it a little bit more special. So let's do that. How about that? Yeah, I'm really loving this thing, guys. I'm so glad that we came out with a premium version of the i3T Plus platform, because I really like the regular i3T Plus, but I'm a little bit of a snob, and I like the more premium materials. So because of that, I was hoping that we would do the i3T Plus in either copper or titanium, something like that, and we really hit it out of the park with this one. So again, we're giving away some ancient bamboo i3T Pluses at the end of this video. In terms of what I'm carrying today, I've been rocking out with the Warrior 3S in the gunmetal gray. I really like this one, guys. The features and the run times is incredible. I mean, really the only downside I could see about the Warrior 3S is it might be a little too large to carry if you're wearing like shorts or something like that. If you're used to carrying heavier, larger things, then this won't be a big deal to you at all. It's not a big deal to carry this in your pocket. It's not. I'm wearing jeans right now, and I just slide it into the pocket, and it's no big deal, all right? So yeah, it's really not a big deal to carry. And that's the reason why we actually, whoops. Okay. All right, sorry guys. It looks like we're having some issues with our live video function on Instagram. Huh, that's interesting. All right, fair enough. I guess we aren't able to be on Instagram today. All right, sorry. Okay, anyways, so I guess we are just on Facebook and YouTube. My apologies. All right, so let's get back into it, guys. So the Warrior 3S, we specifically built this version of the Warrior 3 in order to help with pocket carry. So obviously, it's not hard to carry in the pocket, right? So it's got a more smoother style bezel, even though it does have some like teeth on there. It's not completely smooth, but it's not aggressive like the standard Warrior 3. And then, of course, this one also has the proximity sensor, which is another thing that you want for a 2300 lumen light that's sitting in your pocket on a daily basis. So it's basically kind of a pocket-friendly version of the Warrior 3, which is nice to see because I like tactical lights, but also sometimes the tactical lights are lacking a lot of the things that I like in an EDC pocket flashlight. A lot of times the tactical lights, they won't have very many modes. A lot of times they'll just have like a low and high, similar, to the Warrior X series and all of that. It only has like a tail switch. I kind of like having a side switch as well. I don't want the front bezel to chew up my pocket. I don't want a flashlight that's thousands and thousands of lumens to potentially, turn on in my pocket, and have to worry about all of that. So you don't have to worry about all of those things with the Warrior 3S. You're still getting a very overbuilt, heavy-duty tactical flashlight, but you're getting all of the features that you want and more with an EDC flashlight. So it's almost like a hybrid. It's like an EDC tactical light, which is what I like to see. So the Warrior 3S, I'm really loving it, guys. It's a really nice light. So again, it's in the gunmetal gray, and then it's also in the standard black. Just keep in mind that the gunmetal gray is, it's a limited edition light. So if you want to pick this up, I would do it during this sale, during this weekend, because I'm not sure if they're going to be available in this color again. I mentioned it yesterday. I'm a really big fan of the gunmetal gray. So, I'm kind of partial to that. I think everything we've come out with that actually is in that gunmetal gray colors look great. We've done some of the weapon lights in gunmetal gray, and I hope we keep doing that because those look amazing. So anyways, guys, the Warrior 3S, it's on sale today. It's on sale over the weekend if you want to tell your friends about it. But I think it's a nice way to have all the EDC pocket flashlight features that you want and more of like an overbuilt tactical design. And you're still getting, that dual direction clip, and you're able to clip it to kind of near the tail cap right here, or you're able to clip it to the front right here, more towards the switch, whatever orientation works for your setup. Okay. So there is the Warrior 3S. I'm also, of course, carrying the Zilla. I love this thing. I just went on and on about it yesterday. Very overbuilt, heavy-duty knife, but it has a very practical kind of upswept blade. It does have that 154 cm steel, which is a wonderful powdered steel that has a lot of corrosion resistance. If you're like me and you end up like sweating a lot, you want more of a powdered corrosion resistant style steel versus those like tool steels. I tend to kind of steer away from like the really heavy duty like tool steels because those tend to rust. So I prefer this more, almost like more pocket knife developed steel. I've heard from people that 154 cm was kind of originally developed to be a pocket knife steel and to be a corrosion resistant material. So really nice steel on this, guys. The action is absolutely incredible. just like the Drever, just like all the knife releases that we've done. Perfect centering, early lockup. It's got a really deep carry pocket clip right here. So even though it's a huge knife, you're not really going to see it in the pocket. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the Zilla sold out. I'll get the Zilla when it has a black coated blade. That would be really cool too. Obviously, of course, 154 CM was developed by Bob Lovelace. Okay, cool. There you go. Cool. All right. So yeah, so I'm carrying the Zilla. That's all I'm letting you guys know about that. We also have the Tonto right here, the Rattel. It's also extremely smooth. Just a great, it's got a great fidget factor, right? It does have that acid stonewash blade, which I think looks cool with that bright blue G10 handle. The handle has some cool kind of designs in it as well to give you grip and simply just like look better. It's got the black hardware. It does have the deep carry pocket clip, which is cool to see. So it's just another just great knife. I mean, if you guys want to change it up, if you're getting tired of the drop points and just kind of the standard looking blades, put a Tonto in your collection, man. They're really cool. Yes, they're a little bit harder to sharpen. You do have multiple angles, but it's not rocket science to sharpen these. And most of the time you should just strap it with a piece of leather anyways out on the go. You shouldn't have to sharpen your knives with like stones very often. You should just be able to strap it, kind of bring that edge back, and then go on your way, right? So anyways, Rattel is also a wonderful knife offering. The Zilla is a gorgeous design. It really is, man. I was blown away. I was like, that looks really cool, but I can't wait to get it in my hand. And then I did get it in my hand, and I was like, wow, this is a great knife. And I can't believe it's only like $70 or something like that. So it's amazing. The value on the Olight pocket knives, the O-Knife series, is there. You're getting a lot for your money, and it's backed by a legitimate business that cares about their fans, that has customer service and all of that. So I think it's a good product to get, you know, if you're looking for a new pocket knife. All right, so let's go ahead and also talk about the keychain lights here. So we have the coral blue version right here in aluminum, and then we also have the titanium version right here. Like I said, we gave away the titanium versions in the video yesterday. Today we're doing the ancient bamboo. The titanium version is beautiful. These are $39.95 during the sale, which I think isn't a bad price considering everything that you're getting. This thing is very thick, actually. It's got some pretty heft to it. If you want something much lighter on your keychain, then you might want to do the coral blue instead. But it has a lot more heft than the aluminum version. They both have that 180 lumens. Like I said yesterday, it's a part of the i1R2 Pro platform. So you're getting 180 lumens on the high, you're getting 5 lumens on the low, and then it charges USB Type-C, which is amazing to see on a product this small. You would think micro USB, right? So to be able to put a USB-C input into something so small is really cool. All right. Out of Drever from O-Knife, it's awesome for your collection. Thank you, Ember. Awesome. We need an O strap and an O multi-tool. So we do have the O-pry. I would like to see other multi-tool designs for sure. An O strap is a great idea. That's awesome. Considering that we have so many people buying knives from us now, that's a great call. Yeah, I appreciate that comment, man. Okay, so again, we have the two IXV lights right here. The blue version, the way that it works is if you're a brand new customer, you just have to log into an account, so create an account, and then you also have to order something with this in order to be able to get it. If you are platinum level and above, then you don't have to, but looking at the orders so far, everybody is ordering something beyond just the keychain light. So that's really cool to see. But just keep in mind, for brand new customers, you do need to order something with this. Otherwise, if you're platinum and above, you don't have to. But the platinum and above people are ordering stuff anyways. And then, of course, the titanium version, you just simply go on the website and add it to your cart and buy it. There's no like special things going on with this one other than it's limited edition. It is a 15th anniversary commemorative light. And I would pick it up if you're a collector for sure. Okay. I saw, I saw a comment here. No, we are not live on Instagram. Having some issues being able to go live on Instagram, unfortunately. It's not what we wanted. I would love to be live on Instagram right now, but unfortunately, it's not letting us. So we will see about that. Um, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so we got the Brass Bark O-Pen Pro. These look really good. Let me show this to you up close because it just needs to be shown up close. I can't describe it well enough to really explain just how cool this thing is. Okay. I'm a big fan of it, guys. I was talking yesterday about how I really like the antique kind of force patinaed finish on the brass. I'm not huge on polished brass and brass that is just perfectly clean. I kind of like brass when it has that patina on it. So I'm glad to see that we went ahead and just did that off the bat. When you get yours, it will look like this. I haven't done anything to this pen. This is just how they were made, which is good to see because it almost looks aftermarket. You know what I mean? It looks like I took a regular brass pen and I did a whole bunch of awesome carvings and work on it, and then I patinaed it, and then this is what we have. It looks like customized. Like it's very cool. So I'm a big fan of the Bark Brass. It's looking like you guys are fans as well. All right. Yeah, you guys are seeing this up close, right? Okay, cool. All right, awesome. I just want to make sure that you guys are able to see this. So anyways, the Bark Brass O-Pen Pro, it looks really cool. Again, I think it's a good value because to me, it looks like you bought an expensive pen, you did a bunch of aftermarket work to it in order to get it to look this way. So it's cool to see that we did all of this extra work to give you that special look that's completely different than really anything I've ever seen. Like, have you guys ever seen a pen that looks like this? Like, this is very, very unique. And for the collectors out there like me, this is going to be a special piece in that collection. So Bark Brass, they're available now. All right. And they are discounted. They're actually not that bad. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's keep talking about Primo materials because I love that Primo material. Here we go. We got the copper. So we have the Warrior Mini 2. It is made out of solid copper. This isn't some kind of like goofy coating or something to make it look like copper. This is the real deal. This thing is heavy, guys. The weight on this is no joke. If you want to buy this just as a collection piece, then right on. I probably won't carry this version too often because it's just slightly too heavy for me. But as a collection piece, absolutely, because I've been a huge fan of the Warrior Mini 2s since they came out. In terms of the size, the performance, the capabilities, the Warrior Mini 2 keeps going into my pocket. Because, you know, things like the i3T, the i5R, those are a joy to carry, but sometimes you want a little bit more lumens. Sometimes you want that side switch as well as that tail switch. You know, being able to charge it with the magnetic cable, having that proximity sensor, having all the various modes plus the strobe. Sometimes you want all that kind of stuff. So it's not that large, but it has about as much functionality as any of our like larger lights, which is great to see. There's so much packed into this light, and now it's in solid copper. So here it is, guys. That's going to be my EDC to replace my Warrior Mini CU. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're cool with carrying a heavy flashlight, then carry this because it really is an awesome light to carry. Like, what a conversation piece. You pull this thing out and people go, whoa, is that a flashlight? Like, really cool. So yeah, if you guys are down to carry something that's a little bit heavier, then why wouldn't you carry this? Having a solid copper light is great. Also, not only for the premium feel, but also the heat distribution. So copper is very good at distributing heat. And even though I'm a big fan of titanium, copper is actually a way better material for flashlights because it evenly distributes the heat versus titanium. It typically kind of holds the heat in one place. So you're getting better heat distribution just naturally with this material versus something like titanium. The only thing is, it is heavy, but if you like heavy premium material feeling stuff, you're going to love this. So Warrior Mini 2, guys, in copper, limited edition. It's on sale now. Pick it up during the sale. That's all I'm saying. Copper makes my hands stink. Yeah, I mean, yeah. My hand smells like pennies. That's no lie. But this will patina over time as well. I haven't carried this one yet, so that's part of the reason why it still has that mint kind of look. Obviously, once it starts patinaing, if you don't like the look of that, you can always polish it. We got a lot of people in our Facebook group that are always polishing their lights because they like that look. So, it will patina, but you can always reverse that patina with just a quick polish and it'll look beautiful and brand new once again. So really cool stuff, guys. I'm a big fan of it. Let's talk about another new light that we have that is finally on sale, and that is the Odin GL Mini. This has 1,000 lumens. It has an 18500 battery. So it's very similar to the Odin Mini, except this one has the green laser, which is why we call it the Odin GL Mini, right? So it's got the laser integrated into that front reflector. It's got the cool little ring right here on the head where you can adjust between the 3 modes, where you can do laser only, light laser together, or if you just want light only. So it's cool that you can pick, if you don't need the laser in a given situation, maybe you're going to take this off your rifle and use it handheld if you want, because it does have a magnetic tail switch right here. You can do that, and then you don't have to have the laser on. Just keep in mind that you're going to want to zero the green laser to your firearm if you're putting this on a firearm. It's not just going to automatically be accurate. You're going to have to go to the range, and you're going to have to start shooting, and you have to, make your adjustments. So keep that in mind. There is a tool that comes with it. Let me show this to you up close so you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. So there's 2 little holes right here. There's one right here, and there's one right here. This Odin GL Mini comes with a tool, and all you do is just put it there, and then you can adjust left or right, up and down. So you can make all of your adjustments very easily while it's on your rifle. That's why we put them on the side right there. Here is that little dial. So I'm just kind of rotating it back and forth. You can even see, do you see that little white dot right there? That's moving from side to side. So right here, it's laser only. Right here, laser light together. And then right here is light only. And there's a very nice positive click when you go to each one. So really nice design. I like the way that you can flip between the settings. This one also comes with our dual button remote switch. So you have the high right here, and then you have the low right there. Obviously, with a tactical light, especially something on your rifle, you're most likely going to be using a high, which is why we made the high button so large. But then we also have the smaller low button in case you go indoors. Maybe you're transferring from indoors to outdoors. So you have that, flexibility there with the remote switch without having to touch the light. Also right here, I want to show you this little adapter pad that we have. And this allows you to just put this on any Picatinny rail. So you don't have to use zip ties anymore, guys. You don't have to jerry rig it somehow. You're able to just go ahead and fit this heavy duty silicone piece right here onto your rail, and then you're ready to go. Also, it is a very short, straight cable, so it's not going to look messy on your rifle, but we still even come, or the Odin GL Mini still comes with a couple of zip ties, even if you want to clean up the short cable as well. So it comes with everything, guys. It comes with everything. That's one thing I really like about the Odin series is I feel like with firearm accessories in general, you're always having to add things. You're like, oh, well, now I got to get this. Now I got to get that. I don't like the way this looks. Maybe I need to get some kind of adapter. There's always things that you need to get to accomplish, what you're trying to achieve with a new rifle build, right? With the Odin series, all that stuff is done. Like, You have the adapter for the pressure pad. You have a double switch pressure pad. You have a short straight cable that's easy to manage. You have a rail mount that you can mount on multiple sides of that mount. You can, you have all the various modes with the white light and the green laser. I mean, it's everything you need. It comes with a battery. It comes with a magnetic charging cable. The Odin series comes with a ton of accessories, guys. You don't need to buy anything else. All you do is you buy the Odin light, and then you just put it on your rifle however you want to, and you're ready. It's good to go. No more finagling. You don't have to search for special accessories. You're just done. So the Odin is just a full, complete solution and able to have a light laser combo on your rifle build. All right. It's just simple. It's easy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Chance. Yeah, the audio and the video is not completely synced. I'm going to talk more with John about that, just try to figure out what's going on. We do have this like pretty cool system set up in order to use a DSLR camera in order to stream with you guys. Luckily, the video itself looks really good. We do have a nice microphone as well, so the audio is good. They're just not perfectly synced. But Chance, yeah, I understand. It is a bummer. I would love for it to be perfectly synced, and we'll continue to work on that. We haven't, paid a lot of attention to it just because we've been working so hard on this sale. But I think, once this sale is over, we can start looking at, ways that we can improve things. So I appreciate you guys for bearing with me and watching that. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, I think the video is perfect. Using the camera, using these streaming devices and a real microphone helps a lot. Using those little webcams and stuff like that look pretty bad. So I'm happy with the video. We just need to sync it up a little bit better with the latency and all that. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right. Let's see. What else should we talk about? So we also have the Swivel. I'm a huge fan of the Swivel. I say that multiple times a week just because it's not expensive and it can do so much for you. So you've got a standard 200 lumen light here on the front, and then you have a 400 lumen light, like bar light here as well on the side. It is USB-C rechargeable, so that charging port won't wear out over time. It'll last a lot longer and you'll get faster charging. I would have actually been pretty disappointed if this was micro USB. Thankfully, it's not. It's USB-C. So it's future-proof in that sense. It also has magnets here on this hook, but also it does have kind of a carabiner style little latch right here. So you can attach it to something as well and just hang it there and then use that bar light while it's hanging up on something like that, right? It does even have a battery indicator on the side. So it has 4 blue LEDs right here next to that USB-C charging port, which is just another measure. It's just a little extra measure to improve the user experience, even though it's a low-cost product. Did we have to have 4 like LEDs on the side of it to show you your battery level? Well, we didn't have to do that, but we wanted to do that because we felt it was necessary, especially for a work light like this. So I like to see advanced features on something that doesn't have an advanced price, right? So it's just a great product, guys, and I'm really digging it in the yellow here. I think the yellow is a perfect choice for a work light. Obviously, if you've ever been to a construction site, a lot of the things that they use are yellow, and that's for a reason, because your eye catches it. So I like to see yellow on a work light. So I think this is a slam dunk offering, guys. Definitely grab the Swivel during this sale, especially in this useful yellow color. All right. I love my Swivel. Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy. It is a lithium ion battery. You are right. No, is that how you say your name? That's awesome, Punch. Yeah, man. If you want to polish your Bamboo i3T Plus, I would love to see it. I would really love to see it. That would be cool. Cool. All right. Let's see, what else do we have? We still have free tiers available, guys, so you're able to get extra free lights with your purchase, so keep that in mind. I know we talked about the O-pry a little bit. So that is our new pry bar. It's made out of thick titanium. It does have a couple little bits in it. It has a Torx bit, and then also has a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. It does have a bottle opener on it, scoring tool, all that good stuff. So the O-pry, really nice offering, especially for the price and being made out of titanium. It even has a like custom milled clip, which is nice to see as well. Okay. And let me show this to you up close. Did I show this to you up close, guys? Look how cool this thing looks. And we're giving these away at the end of the video. Tim, can you send, let's see here. Tim, can you reach out to our website live chat? I was about to tell you to send us a DM on Facebook, but you're on YouTube right now. So because of that, yeah, can you go ahead and message us on the live chat at olightstore.com and just say, hey, I didn't get my IXV with my order, and we'll be able to take care of you. No worries at all there. I'm waiting now to talk to someone. Okay, Tim. Yeah, we'll take care of you today, man. Okay, yeah. Keep in mind, guys, customer service is very busy right now. Here, I'll mention that. So we're having a major sale right now. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of the biggest sales of the year. Typically, our sales only last like one day. So when we have sales that last an entire weekend, it's one of our biggest sales. That's a good indicator to know that we're doing something that's not the norm. It's bigger than usual. So because of that, especially with the fact that the sale started today, we're getting a lot of requests for customer service. We're getting a ton of emails. We're getting a lot of people using the live chat function as well, which is great to see. Sales make everything crazy busy. You're completely right, Jeremy. I mean, look, I'm saying things that everybody knows. Our live chat function, because it's the first day of a big sale. So just keep that in mind, guys. Bear with us. Really appreciate your patience. Just know that whatever you guys need, if there's a product missing with your order, if you're not able to check out or whatever it could possibly be, we will get you in the right spot. Just bear with us and please be patient while we're, having this really big event. Okay. Chris, just reach out to you, man. Yeah, just reach out to us if you're having an issue with your points. Cool. Okay. All right. Awesome. Here, let me show this to you again, guys. I know I just had to kind of, talk about that a little bit. I appreciate you mentioning that, actually, Tim, so I could address that. Regardless of what's going on, like during these sales, we do have a huge increase in volume with our email and our live chat. Okay. Cool. All right. So here is the ancient bamboo. I know I've been showing it to you guys a little bit here. I'm a big fan of the design. I like all of these little lines here to kind of give it that bamboo look. And then also I appreciate these little rings that really make it look like bamboo. And I was mentioning this yesterday about how these portions here are raised, which means we had to remove all of this material in between these in order to give it that 3D effect. That's a lot of extra work, guys, making these tubes for the flashlight. But, we thought you guys would really enjoy it. We thought it's something interesting, just like the bark brass. And I think it's just a beautiful piece. And to top it off, it's made out of solid copper. So you got a premium material that's going to patina over time, even though it is kind of force patinaed when you first get it. It will look like this when you get it. It's not like mine is like super patinaed and old. This is what they look like. We specifically wanted it to look like this, which is why we called it ancient bamboo, right? We're big fans of the patina. We're team patina here at Olight. But if you want to go on the Facebook group and show off your polished Olights, then please do. Okay. Any other questions, guys, about the sale? We also have the O string, which is that new cable that has 5 MCC ports on it, where you can charge, your O bulbs. You can charge all kinds of lights from it. The reason why we keep showing the O bulbs connected to the O string is because you can actually use that as decoration. So when your power goes out, instead of you just like putting a flashlight on your table, you could set up like your O string with your O bulbs. And then not only can you see better when your power's out, but also you're setting the vibes. So you're actually enjoying your power being out, right? It's a lot of fun, especially with the O bulb MCs where you can change all the colors. So then you have kind of this string of O bulbs that you hang up, and then you have all the different colors with the RGB O bulb MCs. So it's just an idea. More OD green mini, please. Absolutely. No, I totally understand. You guys really want those. We're trying to get those back. Cool. Punch is saying the Zill is available on oknife.com. That is a new website that we've made just for the knives. You could probably go over there and be able to snag it as well. What lights have UV and normal light? So we have the i5 UV, which we had available for a while, and it was blue, and it kind of had this pink splatter pattern. I know a lot of people watching this right now have that one. Patrick, that's a great idea, man. Have an O-string connector so it could be extended. That would be cool. Keep in mind it is USB, so you could use an extension cable, but I see what you're trying to say. It would be cool if you could connect O strings together. So instead of just having 5 O bulbs set up, you could have like 10 or 15 to go along like the top of your entire wall in your living room or something like that. Or say that you have like a deck in your backyard, you could string it kind of across the top of your deck, which is, what a lot of people like to do. Yeah, good idea, Patrick. Yeah, so the i5 UV, that's awesome, Chris. Glad to see you love the i5 UV. And then we also had the i3 UV, which was an OD green AAA battery keychain light, and that was UV as well. And those are the 2 that we've done. I would like to see us come out with a bigger UV light. Maybe something that's the size of like a S2R2, something like that, where it's just UV. I would like to see that. A Seeker UV would be cool. Love the i3 UV as well. Yeah, I mean, I think it's useful to have a UV light on your keychain, because when are you using a UV light? A lot of times when you are going places that maybe you're not comfortable with, so you're trying to see if the place is clean, right? Or maybe you're out and about, you're scorpion hunting. A lot of people like to do that. So again, you're out and about, so you want to have it with you on the go. So I think it's smart to have the UV lights be a little bit smaller, because they're most useful when you're out and about. Yeah, you can look at cat pee stains at home and all of that, but I'm more worried about the environment when I'm not at my house. Oh, sorry. My watch is going crazy. I'm more worried about the environment when I'm not at my house than when I'm with my house, when I'm cleaning my house all the time and I know like there isn't some grossness going on that I don't want to know about. You know what I mean? They're great for scorpion hunting. You're completely right. Absolutely. For water sanitation. Nice. Outer motor AC. That's a good idea. Just used my UV this past weekend at a cabin I was staying in. That's very smart, Jeremy. Absolutely. Uranium collecting. That's interesting. Charlie, so very good question, man. So Charlie on Facebook is asking if there's any plans to release bigger lights in copper. The biggest light that we ever made out of copper, which was wild because it weighed a pound, and I'm not exaggerating, the light literally weighed 16 ounces, was the R50 Seeker. That's one of the coolest pieces in my collection. It's amazing. I can't believe we made that light out of copper and it weighs a pound. So it just depends on demand. we can make large things out of copper because we made the R50 Seeker out of copper years ago. It's more of all of the extra work that goes into it, and not just about sourcing the material, it being pretty expensive, and the fact that shipping is much more expensive too because it is so heavy. There's a lot of factors that just make it more difficult to do than a standard run of an aluminum flashlight, right? And also you got to take into account the demand. How many people want like a really big copper flashlight and will actually buy it? Just like a little internal tidbit, some knowledge I'll throw at you. If a bunch of people say they're going to do something, it doesn't actually mean that they're going to do it. And I don't mean this by some like recent experience, but what I'm trying to say is, if you ever own a company or if you run a company, anything like that, if you ask your customers like, hey, would you like this? Hey, would you like this? Most of the time they're going to say yes, even if they might not buy it, right? So we have to keep in mind how many people are saying that they want something and how many people of those people that say they want it will actually go on the website and buy it once it's available, Because a lot of those people that say, yeah, that would be awesome. It's like, I know that you think it would be awesome, but would you actually go to our website and buy it? You know what I mean? So it's just something you have to like think about when you're running a business, no matter what business it is, X9R in copper. Yeah, exactly. That's a perfect example, Dave. I was like trying to think of like a better example. So there's this ongoing joke on our social media, and I love it, by the way, is that everyone's like, where's the X9R in copper? Where is it? It would be so cool to make it, but how many people would buy that thing? You know what I mean? Like how many people out of our fans would actually go on the website and buy an $800 copper X9R that weighs 12 pounds? So it's difficult. It's a lot more difficult than you would think. Like you would think it would be so easy to just ask our fans like, hey, what do you want? And then you make what they want, and then you just sell out of it immediately, and it was amazing. And unfortunately, that's just like not how the real world works, which is unfortunate. I would love to. My job would be a lot easier if I could just say, "Hey, what do you guys want?" And then you tell me what you want, I make it, and then you all buy it. That would make my job real easy. It'd be like $1,000. No, it really would be easily. If you build it, they will come, right? An X9R cell copper would be very cool. That would be awesome. I saw a post in the Facebook group recently where people were talking. They showed an X9R cell, and some people were talking about it, and I was like, man, we only made that in like black and blue, right? I would love to see the X9R cell come out in a gunmetal gray. It'd be awesome if we could figure out how to make it out of titanium, and then copper would be really cool too. That's a great idea. We need to get back on the X9R cell. Can you guys on Facebook, can you go into the Facebook group and start talking about the X9R cell so that they can see that people want it? It was hard enough to justify buying the blue X9R. Yeah, and the blue X9R looks beautiful. It's such a great piece. So anyways, just a little internal thinking to let you know, kind of the situation of running a business like this is that, there's a lot more involved than simply just asking our customers what they want and then just like making it. It's a lot more complicated than that, unfortunately. A lot of market research. It's a whole thing. I have the X9R cell in black, just need some rechargeable fishing bobbers with batteries for it. That's interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool. An i5R in brass would be very cool, Justin. That would be a great sidekick to the brass bark right here. You got your brass bark O-pry Pro, you got your brass i5R, and then bam, you got, your backup light. Because for me, the O-pry Pro, it's amazing that it has a 120 lumen flashlight on it, but I'm not going to use that as my primary flashlight. When I carry the O-pry Pro, I always carry another flashlight with it. So you have kind of your main flashlight, And then you have your backup here with the O-Pen Pro. And then this has that green laser on it as well, which is nice. So it would be nice to see another higher lumen flashlight that was able to match this brass bark. So then you could have that primary flashlight O-Pen Pro combo, you know? The cell batteries are on the site for this sale. Yeah. A white X9R cell would be really cool. X9R cell with more throw. Okay, Lumen Max. Come on, man. Imagine an X9R cell that had like this huge head on it to give you more candela. That would be hilarious. All right. Anyways, guys. Okay. Let's get into these giveaways. Again, I just wanted to show you guys some of the awesome products that we have that are on sale right now. Luckily, the sale does not end at midnight Eastern time tonight, even though, like I said, typically our flash sales that start on Thursday night and Friday night. But luckily, since this is our 15th anniversary sale, it's lasting much longer. If there's something that you're on the fence with, I would go ahead and pick it up. I've never seen someone who's kind of on the fence and then they're like, you know what, to heck with it, I'm just going to pick it up. And then they get it and they're like, oh, why did I get this? Like, you will be happy if you're on the fence about something and you're thinking about, like, I think it looks cool, but do I want to spend the money? Like, I think you're going to be really happy with these products, especially the premium material stuff. The O-knives are gorgeous and they're just so well built. The fit and finish is just amazing on these things for the money. I've seen $2,000 custom knives, and I'm not going to bash any makers specifically, but like we used to go to Blade Show every year. I've seen $2,000 custom knives that don't have this action, that don't fall shut like this and open like this. Okay? Like, that don't, I mean, the centering is perfect. The lockup is perfect. There's no movement side to side, up or down, even though it is an early lockup. With the ball bearings, it's incredible. Okay? Obviously, this isn't made out of, special titanium Damascus and all of these like crazy materials. They are more of the budget-friendly materials, but just the fit and finish alone makes these knives worth it. And the 154 cm steel, we've talked about this, is a great steel, especially for a pocket knife that you're going to keep in your pocket all the time. It can be sharpened. It has a lot of corrosion resistance. It's very good for the summertime as well when, us bigger guys are getting sweatier, right? O-knives are nice for sure. Ready Teddy, jelly in my belly. Thank you, Stone. So again, guys, pick up all this cool stuff while you can. Olightstore.com. One last thing I want to tell you is that please spin the wheel. Please spin the win wheel. Okay? The wheel is going on until Monday. So you've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You got 4 more spins on the wheel at least. And like I said yesterday, if you share the information to social media, you get a second spin as well. So you got 4 more spins at the very least during this 15th anniversary, but you could potentially have 8 spins. So please spin the wheel. Like, I want you guys to win free stuff. At this point, considering that I've been giving stuff away on a weekly basis for years, I really like giving stuff away. So I want you to spin the wheel. I want you guys to win big. Please do that every single day. Even if you've already submitted 4 orders so far and you're like, I'm done ordering, please still log on every day and spin the wheel. Okay? We need a discount code for watching. Brian, that would be awesome. For this sale, we do have really heavy discounts. We are a business. We do need to make money and be able to do all of these things that we do. It is really nice to see that Olight puts a lot of the money that we make back into the business. Like, when we have a good year, we do a lot of things. Like, we've been upgrading the factory. We just got this massive warehouse in Virginia. We hire more people. We expand the testing that we do. We put more money into R&D. So the money that we make, we're investing back into the business, you know? So it's actually a really good thing, not only for the people who work for Olight, so we have our jobs and I can put food on the table, but also for us to be able to expand the business, because I know for a fact that Olight puts a lot of the money that we make back into the business to try and make it bigger and better. Our CEO isn't interested in buying Lamborghinis. He's interested in making Olight a bigger company and a better company with better products, better service, better experience for our customers. That's why we just came out with the brand promise, right? We're promising to our customers that we're making the company better. And that's what really matters, okay? The bongos aren't cheap. Actually, because he prefers Ferraris. Another spin will put me into the next level. Then spin to win, David. Absolutely, man. Cool. Okay. All right, guys, let's do this giveaway. So we're going to do YouTube first, and then we are going to do Facebook. I said earlier, unfortunately, we're having an issue going live on Instagram right now. We're going to have to look into that. It's not something I'm going to be able to fix right now while I'm here in the moment live with you guys. We're going to try and get the live video back up on Instagram for the next live video that we do. I'm going to try to go live maybe a couple times next week, just for the fact that, you know, we're still having a huge sale on Monday. Also, you know, there's a lot going on after the sales. Like, while the sale is happening is only like the first part, right? And then after the sale, it's all about service. It's all about shipping. It's all about, you know, making sure that everybody is getting exactly what they ordered, exactly what they want. Everybody's happy. And that's probably the most important part, really. So, you know, next week is still going to be really intense because we got thousands of orders coming in. We're shipping them out, trying to make sure you guys are, you know, in a good spot. So, you know, hopefully, all about complaining about shipping. So look, I get it. Okay. I totally get it. When you order something, especially something that's really cool that you're really looking forward to, you want it to get there immediately. It's the same with me. I order EDC gear all the time. When, you know, the headquarters says, hey, we're going to send you something that we want you to check out, I get excited. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I want to see these new Olight products. So like, it's not like I can judge you for that. If you're, you know, like, where's my product? Where's my product? When's it going to ship? Like, because I'm the same way when I order things. So I'd be a hypocrite if I'm like, just relax. You guys don't have any patience. Like, I'd be a hypocrite saying that because I feel the same way when I order things. With that said, you know, we did recently move into the Virginia warehouse. We are shipping like crazy day and night. I talked with our warehouse manager over there, and he straight up said to me, he was like, bro, we're working from like 8 a.m. until like 11 p.m. every single day. They're working like 14-hour days over there to get all these shipments out, okay? We are shipping a little bit from China. So, you know, you might see some orders from there as well, but just know that the majority of the shipping is coming from Virginia. I'll just be fully transparent with you guys. Part of the reason why that is because if you've seen the news lately, COVID is a legitimate thing in China right now. They're suffering over there. They're in kind of the peak of the wave over there right now, which is really sad to hear. You know, it's weird for us to hear because we're at the end of it here in the US, but there's other countries that it's almost like just starting now, you know? So because of that, it is very hard to ship things from China right now. It's a lot more difficult, you know, getting things passed through customs because there's just less people working. So specifically with China, there are a lot of delays. But here in the US, we're able to do things quickly because the US is open back up, right? So that's why we're doing the majority of the shipping right now, you know, from our US warehouse. Hopefully when the COVID situation and the lockdowns and all of that that's going on in China get better, we'll be able to ship a little bit more from there as well. But just being fully transparent with you, that's what's going on. For example, I will give you an example, and then we'll go to the giveaway. So for my first YouTube video that I made for the sale, it was last Friday. If you guys know, for these flash sales, I always do kind of an unveiling video where it's like an overview of the sale, and I get to show you everything that you could potentially get before it goes on sale. Well, the issue was I didn't have the knives yet. If you guys have seen that video, I'm sure a lot of people seeing this video right now on YouTube watch that video. It's got like 10,000 views or something like that, which is awesome. Thank you for watching that. But in that video, I told you guys, unfortunately, I don't have the knives yet, but I can tell you they're really nice. From everything that I've seen videos of them and all of that. They look really nice, and I'll show them to you as soon as I can. And the reason why is because the knives were stuck in customs. So yeah, it's pretty slow over there right now. Okay, so just keep that in mind, guys. But we are shipping here, luckily, very quickly from the U.S. warehouse. Okay. Cool. All right, guys. Let's give stuff away. Let's give stuff away. D music. No. So we moved out of the New Jersey warehouse. We're no longer shipping from New Jersey. So, to the people who are used to getting products from New Jersey, you will start seeing those products come from Virginia. Okay, so you won't see shipments from New Jersey anymore. That's a very good question. Thank you for asking. I don't think I've fully discussed that yet. But yes, so either you'll see packages from Virginia or you'll see them from China, and that's it. Okay, cool. All right, so we're giving away these Ancient Bamboo i3T Pluses. We're going to do the giveaway with numbers. Yes, Christian. We're not going to ask you guys Olight questions because some people are just way better at it than other people. So I want it to be fair. I want everybody to have a chance to win. So let me think of a number. Let me put it in my head. Okay, I got it. Okay, we will start the bidding in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You got to pick a number 1 through 100. Oh my God. No, somebody already got it. What is happening? Let me give you a bongo round of applause real quick. I told you I'm not doing the bongos as much anymore, but I like doing the giveaway bongos. So the correct answer was Mike Seifert with 41. Woo! Congrats, Mike Seifert. That's crazy that you guessed it so fast. That was like the 4th guess, and you got it right. Wow. Okay. All right. Awesome. Congratulations, Mike. Yeah. So please send me an email. I don't think I've ever sent anything out to you before. Please send me an email to Sean, SEAN, at olightstore.com. Okay. SEAN at olightstore.com. Just send me an email with your shipping information so that we can send out your free Ancient Bamboo i3T Plus. Awesome. Ready, Freddy, eating mom's spaghetti with all the emojis. Thank you, James. Thank you. Cool. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching YouTube. We got a lot more content showing up on the YouTube channel over the weekend. If you guys haven't noticed, we've been putting up multiple videos on a daily basis. We put up a quick kind of instructional video about the Warrior 3S today. We put up some other videos yesterday. These live videos, we save them to the channel as well if you want to go back and watch them. Keep in mind, we got like 100 people watching us right now, but people watch it after because some people are at work and things like that. So actually thousands of people watch these live videos. It just depends on how many people are watching it when we're actually live, But anyways, we really appreciate your support, guys. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. The point of this 15th anniversary is to not only be proud of what we've done over the past 15 years, but to celebrate our fan base and the community that is centered around these products and this brand. You know, that's really what makes Olight special. When I think about like, why is Olight a lot more special than other flashlight brands? And I won't get into names or anything like that. I'm not a fan of bashing other brands, but like, why is Olight more special than other brands that are in our industry? And it's very simple. It's the community. We have so much more community than any other brand. We have a Facebook group with 120,000 people. We do these live videos so that we can be with our fans and be a part of everything. Instead of just some company that you're buying stuff from online, you're actually a part of a community. You're friends with other people who own these products, right? So that's what makes Olight special. And to me, for this 15th anniversary, that's what we really need to be celebrating, because that's what counts. Okay. So thank you guys so much. Jeremy, thank you for staying with us. Smash that like button before you guys leave. It really helps us out. Hit that thumbs up button before you close out of this video on YouTube. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. Pick up everything you can during this sale. We worked super hard on it, and these products really are fantastic. I know you're going to love them. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Stay safe out there, and we will see you next week.